We're saying goodbye to a few people. They're only doing the part 1 of this tour, not part 2. So we've just ordered a barrel and some chairs for the garden. Good morning from Muscle Shoals stroke Florence. Kerry's already got his bike out, he's ready to raring to go. His bag's at 7:15 and today we are heading to the Jack Daniels Distillery, which is, where is that? Lynchburg. We're going there via Pulaski to go to a Dunkin' Donuts. About 200 odd miles today, and today's a sad day because we're saying goodbye to a few people. They're only doing the part 1 of this tour, not part 2. So we're also heading to Eagle Rider in Nashville today. So Nashville's our end destination today after we've been to the Jack Daniels Distillery. So we'll have to go to Eagle Rider, Nashville, and then hotel, and then we've got a leaving party for it'll be Paola and her family. I'm not too sure who the others are leaving. I think it's 4.
His wife from Israel.
Yeah, four or five bikes we're losing today, and picking up a couple, so there'll be some newbies to welcome to the group. So yeah, it should be an interesting day. I'm not too sure. It's not highway to the distillery, but it may well be highway from the distillery, so we'll see you on the road.
This is it.
free. I'm ready for you if you're ready for me. Yeah. Are you ready to breathe? Are you ready? There's only one step.
First stop of the day in Pulaski. We are now crossed into state line for Tennessee, and we are stopping here at Dunkin' Donuts for donuts and coffee break. We break, and then we are heading to Jack Daniels. It's a bit chillier this morning, but really nice weather, so all good.
This is a shakedown. Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes, and you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. You're the new MC, you got the remix. Keep it on repeat, just let the beat kick. Everywhere you go, you bring the roof down. Everybody knows you got your own sound. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. The way you like it, oh yeah you like it. The way you like it now, yeah you like it. The way you like it, oh so good, so fresh. Get up on your feet. Yeah, 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 yeah. Show me you got soul. This is a shakedown. Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes, and you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. You're the new MC, you got the remix. Keep it on repeat, just let the beat kick. Everywhere you go, you bring the roof down. Everybody knows you got your own sound. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. The way you like it, oh yeah you like it. The way
For 1890 and it's still got.
I know, look, so it started in 1880.
That one's 1885, that's still got liquid in it. St. Louis.
Them Motlow went north. Some of the other Motlows went south towards Birmingham, Decatur, Alabama. Them Motlow went north. Ended up in St. Louis. Bought a building up on the corner. Big building. Put his barrels inside of it. Was making whiskey there. It was around 1923 that he was going in to pull whiskey to bottle. But when he pulled the whiskey, it was not whiskey. It was water and vinegar. His employees had went in and popped the bungs out of the barrels and stole all the whiskey, replaced it with water and vinegar. They called it the Great Milking Heist. That's when Lem Motlow left St. Louis to come back to Lynchburg, Tennessee.
They took all the
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, we got some barrels sitting out here. All right, so we're going to go over some rules. We'll do that out of the bus when we get off the bus. But this is one of Jack Daniels' barrel houses, guys. Welcome to one of the wettest dry county you'll ever step foot in your life. And the reason is this building you see here and up there. Now, this is a Jack Daniel barrel house. It was built back in around 1960. It'd be 7 stories tall to hold 20,162 barrels of Jack Daniels whiskey. Now, we entrust 53 gallons per wide oak barrel, which means this barrel house right here is holding a little over 1 million gallons of Jack Daniels whiskey. Folks, not gonna lie to you, it smells pretty good in there. Every now and then our bus drivers go visit. Yeah. They're right, Mark. Y'all don't look at the bus driver when you leave either, all right? Listen, we're on foot from here, guys. Watch your head, watch your step. Get all those personal items with you. Don't come on me. We'll finish that out here. All right, Mark. See you, bro. First tour.
2023.
I love you. I love you. I'm just saying. 2014. Anybody else got a?
1999.
Almost.
1964.
2002. Do what?
64.
You getting him off my tour now? I give my first tour in 1992.
Wow. That's a lot of bottles.
That absolutely it is.
Well,
welcome to the Rick Yard. This is actually where we make the charcoal for the charcoal mellowing process. Now this right here is the charcoal. The problem with this charcoal right here is that it does us no good. And the reason is that if we take this charcoal and put it in a charcoal mellowing tank, the whiskey would just run around this. We don't want the whiskey to run around it. We want it to soak it and run through it. This will actually grab the whiskey, soak the whiskey, and allow the whiskey to run through it. But why is it important? Well, it's important because when you make a corn liquor, you make 2 other things. One, corn oil. The other one, fusel oil. Those are the nasty little things that give you the headache the next morning. This charcoal removes up to 40% of those oils. So we like to call the charcoal a little extra blessing that we put on our product to pass along to you, the consumer, so that you feel better about the decision you made the night before. You are welcome. And tell us that it's not working. Now, when I spray your hand, guys, take it, rub it, put it up to your nose.
Wow.
You notice now that your hands are slipping. You pick up on that?
Yeah.
All right, put it up to your nose. They got that heavy corn going?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so what I just sprayed on your hands before whiskey, guys. It's before whiskey, okay? Now, Once it goes through the charcoal, that's called after whiskey. We're removing the fusion oils, the corn oils. It's going to dissipate the corn smell. When that reappears, that's the indicators to our sensors that it's time to change out that charcoal. But listen, we don't waste anything here. So what do we do with that charcoal? We bring in a big shop vac and we send it to vendors that compress it down for pellets and briquettes for your grill at home. Y'all just thought matchlight was on something. Ain't no lighter fluid needed with our stuff. I'll just go ahead and tell you, I ain't gonna lie. So guys, y'all take a look at that right there. Y'all come on, let's go show you what brought Jack here in the first place.
The one on the right, that's a 1919 American LaPrince. Doesn't run. Tell me there's only two things that work on it. That's the siren to the right of the light and the ladder. And I'm going to take their word for it on the ladder. All right, I ain't going to lie. The one on the left, that's a 1928 REO Speedwagon. Y'all remember the band REO Speedwagon? That's where they got their name. If you look on that chrome, that's what they put on their album covers. So if you're looking for a really cool picture, guys, that 07 with that REO Speedwagon, it's always a good one. Honeycomb on that grill. That one's still on. Goes out for most of the 2015 model.
This is the real deal. So let's talk about real quick on how Jack ended up here. Now, he was born in 1860, roll around. He did not get along this step. Ends up on the farm of a Lutheran minister by the name of Dan Call. Now, Dan owned his own whiskey still. Jack took a lot of interest inside of it. Now, this was before the emancipations and civil wars, and he trusted the care to watch his still to an enslaved man. His name, Nathan Nearest Green. Dan Call teach Jack on how to make great whiskey, but what were their secrets? How else do we know that is Jasper Newton Daniel? Well, he's the only one standing in that photo. Y'all see that 5'2" right there?
Yeah.
See this guy right here? Remember me talking about Nearest Green up here? That is not Nearest Green. Now, we believe that's his son George. Now, when Jack come here about 140 years ago, we brought Nearest with him and he hired him as his head distiller. And that's what we consider to be a master distiller today. And ever since that day, there's been a member of the Daniel family, Green family, worked for Jack Daniels Distillery. Jack was the one that said family was the best means of quality control. One family member would do their best, hand it down from generation to generation. It's true of the Bobos, the Tollies, the Greens. It's actually true of me. My great-granddad worked for Jack Daniels. He also worked for Lem Motlow making peach brandy. My grandpa worked on Lem Motlow's personal farm. Now, I'm about to introduce Lem to you here in just a few minutes. Now, my grandpa on my dad's side, he was a bus driver. My dad was a tour guide for 30 years. I'm a tour guide. And if you want to meet my daughter, Autumn, no, she's in shipping. She works in logistics. She makes sure you guys get your whiskey. Your well, in the history of Jack Daniels, here are all the master distillers. Now, to hold true to the whole family thing, this right here is Chris Fletcher. He's our current master distiller. He's the grandson of Mr. Frank Bobo. His nickname? Frog. Frog passed away 3 years ago at the age of 9. Super guy. So, guys, we're going to step right in here. For the record, this is not original. Okay, just thought I'd throw that out there. So let me draw your attention to two pictures. One below the lot, the other one above the mantle. That is Jasper Newton Daniel. Now, Reverend Call actually gave his nickname Jack, which we're really glad he did because, you know, Jasper and Coke just don't sound. Guys in this picture right here. Now, if you'll notice, that picture was taken in this office. That picture was taken in 1956. And if you look real close into that picture, you're going to see 4 grown men cheesing pretty hard in that picture. Well, it's not because they got left the distillery. They just sold it. And they sold it to the Brown-Forman Corporation of Louisville, Kentucky. Brown-Forman, still the parent company today. They had just received their check for $20 million in 1956. Wow. Jeez. You put it in Google today, Jack Daniels' estimated worth is around $5.3 billion. So that is a pretty good decision made in this office, right? The hotter, the wider, the deeper the whiskey will soak inside that barrel. Then it's going to sit there until it turns cold. And when it turns cold, that same pour is going to constrict right back down. So 4 to 7 years in and out of that barrel, that's where all of our color, most of our flavor comes from. So I want you to think of a barrel a little bit different today. I want you to think of it like a sugar cube, think of it like a tea bag, because we only use the barrels one time. So what do we do with the barrels? We don't waste them either. We send them to Scotland for Scotch whiskey, Canada for Canadian whiskey, Ireland for Irish whiskey, Mexico for rum. We sell them to American breweries, American wineries.
And our biggest buyer right now is out of Louisiana. So the next time you see a bottle of hot sauce in the world called Tabasco, more than likely it was aged in one of our used barrels.
Here at Jack Daniels, we don't put our whiskey in barrels. We entrust it to you. You see, a good barrel is more than a container for the whiskey. It's an ingredient. All the whiskey's color and a good part of its flavor are drawn from the barrel. That's why we go to the extra effort to make our own. Crafted from American wines.
George Green Barrel House. What a great looking building, isn't it?
This is the Jack Daniel Old Number 7, the most recognizable label in the world. The mingling of 175 to 200 barrels to achieve that consistency of color and flavor. Just listen to my instructions, okay? Just follow along. You ready? Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and roll that sample in. As soon as you get the sample in, look down towards the floor. Dip that tongue to it. 4, 3, 2. That sweet should start turning on just a little bit. You getting it? Should be subtle. Now real slow. Roll your head back. Real slow. Real slow. To underneath the tongue firing up. How many of y'all got that ting going off on the side of the tongue right now? Should be right now. Good. Finish it. Bam. That's the spice. It's going to turn on for you on the back end of this thing. This is 80 proof whiskey as well. This right here is Gentleman Jack. Now, Gentleman Jack is this that's ready to go into the bottle at 80 proof. And then we bring in one more step. It's called double mellowing. And we run this through 3 feet of sugar maple charcoal that creates this. See the difference in the color? It's going to give you a lighter amber color, but the ultimate in smoothness and balance. You ready? 3,
We're still doing 3 seconds forward.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're still, just listen to my instruction because we're going to speed it up a little bit. Roll it in, look down. Put that tongue to it. How many of y'all got that immediate sweet right off the bat? Now listen, when you roll your head back, guys, don't hold it. Just finish it. Roll it back, nice and easy, finish it. But no need to hold on to it. You're going to notice that one's a lot smoother finish on the back end. Jed, this comes from floors 3 through 6. Now, has anybody in here ever tried our bonded whiskey? That's fairly new. I don't doubt it at all back there, big guy. I think you can raise your hand on all this stuff, won't you? All right, so y'all go ahead and take your sample of this one. Y'all on your own. Y'all know what to do with it.
When you get your bottle each month, do you choose, or is it just the standard one?
No, this is it's a 375 milliliter bottle of Jack Daniels. Yeah.
Which one would you choose, though, if you could?
If I had to choose it, oh gosh, you put me on the spot. All right, so it would be the single barrel rye. This right here is top shelf, and you're about to find out why. 94 proof whiskey, guys. So this right here is our straight rye. This is 70% rye, 18% corn, 12% barley. Now, pick up number 5 and see if you smell bananas.
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 See if I smell bananas, because I've not had any.
Get it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Crazy, isn't it?
That is weird.
Why bananas? Why bananas, though?
Because it's part of a proprietary yeast. And for some reason, that little note, the mash bill exposes it. Don't ask me how. I don't know. But I will tell you this. Mother Nature does some really cool things. We just take advantage of
So tobacco spit and banana skins.
Now you know. See, it's the secret of not known around the world.
Trade secrets. I'm going
Guys, this is a 90 proof whiskey. Go ahead and take sample number 5 and you are good. Good. Did you get that little fruit note happening?
Yeah, there's a lot of practice.
Oh, yeah. Guys, we do not put fruit roll-ups in our product.
This is Lynchburg town. This is where all the shops and restaurants and stuff are. Where are they heading? They're heading around this way.
over that way.
Lynchburg, Harley Davidson.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Mexican grill,
There's general
main
store.
pie, barber shop. Is that actually a barber shop or
There's Jack
food?
Daniels store there.
It's the old hardware
Barrel shop.
It's the old hardware shop. Oh, right.
Yeah, this is the whole
Yeah.
hardware general store. And then
Whiskey
there's,
Creek.
oh, look, this is more here, look.
Yeah. So we've just ordered barrel and some chairs for the garden, and then they recommended coming to the Barrel House for some barbecue. So we're going to go in here. He looks like he's had a few. Going to go in here and have a bit of food. Please wait to be seated. No animals. Welcome y'all. This is pretty
Come
spectacular.
in, we're open.